Barack Hussein Obama is your Mama Obama, here again to give you another week's worth of motherly advice on the 4th of July. Well, Mama's all excited about the fireworks and everything else, but I don't want us to forget that the whole point of remembering today is to remember what it cost this nation to become a nation that's independent. Independent from the king telling us who we should go to church and worship or not worship. Independent from excessive taxation. Now, Barack, you got to really be careful. I congratulate you because you doing all the things you promised you was going to do when you was running for president. And that's actually causing some consternation because, son, nobody does what they say they're going to do when they run for president. We don't believe that bull crappy. No, we know better. We know that the politicians be lying through their teeth when they say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to put a chicken in every pot and a car in every garage. Yeah, right. We don't expect you to really do what you said you was going to do. And son, you doing it all, ain't you? Some of it's good. All of it's going to help the country, but at what price, son? And so you got this whole country turned upside down because all of a sudden you're trying to do it all in the first year of your administration? And everybody's counting the cost on their fingers and their toes, trying to figure out how in the world we're going to pay for it without falling into the trap that we escaped when we came to this country and came out from underneath the British rule. And that was excessive taxation. Son, to pay for all this that you doing, all this wonderful stuff you doing, all the things you promised you would do, we're going to have to give you 80% of our paychecks. And that's not going to make anybody happy in this country. Sometimes the things we want, we can't afford all at one time. Just like we would tell the childrens, don't be buying a house and buying a car and buying all the furniture for your house on time. If you can't afford to pay for it, you can't afford to own it. And that may be true for us as a nation too, son. All these wonderful things that you're doing, some of them may have to wait, and every couple of years we do the next thing when we have paid for the first thing. So be very careful, son, as you set an example for this nation, that you only put into play what we really truly can afford to do financially with the workforce we have, paying the taxes that we're currently paying. Because I got to tell you, Mama don't want to pay any more taxes than she already been paying. I already be paying close to 50% of everything that I make. Because, you know, Mama make a little bit on the side because Mama's self-employed. Kind of like you. But anyway, don't tax us more, son. Do what you can with what you got. And God bless America while you do it. But please, 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 don't put us in a position where we feel like we need another civil war just to get out from all the government taxation. If your only choice is to tax the people with a greater burden or borrow the money from China or some other place where we're going to be slaves, then I respectfully submit to you that the independent people of this United States of America would rather do without. You just think on it for a while and sit with it for a while, okay? Mama loves you, and I'm praying for wisdom for you every day. So God bless America. And happy 4th of July.